Hello again and welcome to Thread Sketching in Action number 73, which is all about the colours of autumn. I'm Deborah Wirsu of deborahwirsu.com and I'm so pleased you've joined me today. Now before I talk more about this piece, I'd like to explain why I have the video running at such a pace, as I know it's not everyone's favourite tempo. When I began these videos, 73 videos back, I announced that these are intended as short demonstrations. Now this piece, despite being quite small, took me a long time to make, and it would be ridiculous to do a 1.5 hour short demonstration of one little thread painting. So in order to show you the entire process, I chose this time to up the pace a bit. This approach actually works quite well with this particular sample, as I'm using just one stitch technique, a very small free motion zigzag stitch, so it was really like colouring in, an effect that is revealed to you as the video progresses. Before the stitching began, I spent some time at my computer creating the digital background and printing it onto fabric. The colours of the print are a little muted, but in this instance that doesn't matter, as my intention from the start was to completely cover the design with dense stitching. The design was manipulated on my computer until I achieved the blocks of colour that I was after, creating a contemporary look that, to my eye, has sufficient detail to create interest while still resulting in a modern look. When stitching this design, I was very mindful of draw-up and puckering, so mostly worked quite evenly across the surface. Ordinarily, I try to work one colour at a time, where possible, to avoid changing the thread more often than necessary. But in this instance, I decided that wasn't a great idea. As this colouring process progressed, the design began to remind me more and more of a tapestry, or perhaps a carpet, in miniature of course. This effect is largely due to the beautiful texture that can be achieved with free motion thread painting. And the glossy rayon thread lends a beautiful sheen to the work that really gives the colours a punch. I must say this final leaf was a delight to stitch, for the simple reason that it was all worked in just one main colour, and I could really get a flow going with the stitching. Once the leaves were complete, I quickly stitched the string line and then completely filled the background with even more free motion zigzag stitch, using a thread colour that toned with the background. And here is the finished sample, which I must confess I do quite like. So this brings the 4 Seasons series to an end, and for my next demonstration I'll need to look for a new idea. Do you like these little themed mini-series and would like me to do more? If so, I'd love to hear from you. Either leave a comment or send me an email. Thanks for watching, and for more tips, tutorials and videos, visit my website at deborahwirsu.com. Until next time, bye for now.